Fiber Spider here again today with another tutorial for you, another knitting tutorial. And today I'm going to show you how to do a textured stitch. And this one is one of my personal favorites, the basket weave. And I strongly suggest using a solid color yarn because that way the texture really pops and it doesn't get lost in a variegated color changing mess. I speak from experience. You know, you put in all the work, you don't want it to get lost in the color. So nice solid color will work. And I'm using a worsted weight yarn. This is Red Heart Super Saver. And I'm using size 10 needles for this swatch, just to give you an idea. And what I did was I cast on a total of 16 stitches. And you're going to want this to be, well, this particular example to be in increments of 4. And because it's going to be a series of knits and purls and knits and purls, and so we'll get into it. I'll explain as we go. And it's a lovely stitch, and you'll see why in a bit. Okay, so cast on your 16 stitches or an increment of 4, and we will get going. Alrighty. Okay, so to start this, we're going to be knitting our first 4. And if you need a refresher on how to cast on stitches or how to do the knit stitch or the purl stitch, check out my playlist of knitting with Fiber Spider, and there will be videos on how to do that. So I knit 4, okay? So then we bring the work to the front, and then we purl 4. Got a case of the sniffles today, excuse me. And one more. But not even the sniffles could keep me away from you guys. All right, so we knit 4, and then we purled 4. We got those little bumps right there. And so we're going to keep doing that to the end of the row, and I will meet up with you when I reach the end of the row. Be back in a flash. Okie dokie pokey. So we had our knit 4, purl 4, knit 4, purl 4. And it ends on a purl 4, so then when we turn our work, we resume with the knit 4, purl 4, knit 4, purl 4. And we do this for a total of 4 rows, excuse me, approximately 4 rows total. And we'll continue on in this fashion to create basically a checkerboard, if you will. And then when you've reached a sufficient block size, you could make this technically to whatever specifications you want. You could do knit 2, purl 2, knit 2, purl 2, or, in increments of 3. Really, whatever that is that you like, it's totally a matter of personal preference. But what I'm showing you is really just to get you used to the idea of utilizing texture to create sort of a dimensionality to your work. All right, so we've got our, oh, I got one more. Okay, so as you can see, just, continuing on right along. And so I'm going to finish this row, and I'm going to do 2 more, and then I will show you what to do next. All right, be right back. Okie dokie. So I finished my total of 4 rows, and there's a really easy way that I use to keep track of actually how many rows you've actually done. And it's by these bumps here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and then the fourth just underneath. Come on, focus. Focus. There we go. See? And the fourth. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And or you could count the V's as well. See, we've got 1, 2, 3, and then 4. That way you know exactly where you're at on your row count. So since we've done 4 in this style, we're going to do 4 in the exact opposite. So where we did knit stitches, we're going to do purl stitches. Where we did purls, we're going to do knits. And we're going to do that all the way across. So, starts here with, there we go, pardon me. So we start with our purl stitches, doing 4 across. So where we had V's, we're now having bumps. Okay, and then yarn to the back for our knit stitches. See, now we've got bumps. And where we had bumps, we are now going to have V's. And then we do the swap over, yes. Okay, back to purls. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then yarn to the back, finishing on with 4 knit stitches. And so what we just did, we are going to do for 3 more rows. And I'm going to do that now, and I'm going to show you. Be right back. Okay. Okie dokie. So I completed the second sequence of 4 rows, and so you can see it has this nice alternate between blocks of purl, blocks of knit, in sort of a woven checkerboard style fashion. And like I said, you can really do whatever sort of dimensions you want, 2 by 2, 3 by 3. You could even do where it's asymmetrical. So it's, say, one block is 3, then one is 2, and then invert it, back and forth that way. There's a lot of room for play with this type of a textured stitch. So have fun with it, get creative, create new kinds of textures, and explore the boundaries, go the limits, have fun with this. So listen, I really hope that you enjoyed this tutorial and that you learned something and that you share, because, hey, knowledge is power, sharing is caring, and I care about you guys, and I am making it my mission to do everything that I can to keep posting as often as I can and keep informing you about new techniques and new ways to think outside of the box, even if we are creating little boxes. So if you like this video, please hit that little thumbs up button below, like this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe, because, as I said, I am going to keep trying to post as often as I can, because I'm having such a blast with this, and you guys are great. If you have any comments, questions, what have you, feel free to ask, and I will do my best to try to help you. So until next time, you have a fabulous day. stay inspired, stay caffeinated, and stay stitching. You have a great, great day, and I'll catch you later. Bye now.